skin, all right? Your skin has receptors on it, guys. This is why your hair stands up on your skin when something don't feel right, okay? Or you hear the saying of your hair standing up on the back of your neck. What does an antenna do once it receives a frequency? It stands up right, all right? So the reason the hair stands up on your back of your neck when something doesn't feel right or seem right is because your skin is literally an antenna. Now, these frequencies that you emit out your skin goes out into the universe and begins to immediately reshape your environment around you based upon what it is that you have been thinking, based upon what it is that you have been sending to the... Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Based on what it is that you have been sending to your brain. How have you been programming your computer? All right, your brain is literally a computer, all right? And the reason why a lot of us black people and Latinos, which are the original guys, are walking around completely blind and lost right now is because we walking around without no goddamn GPS, no Wi-Fi, okay? If you don't have the neurochemistry in your brain set up to teach, set up to learn, set up to better yourself, then you're going to do whatever programming you're thinking at the time, okay? So basically, these images that your ancestors used when they taught, once again, they're called hieroglyphics, all right? This is why they wrote those on those Egyptian pyramids, because they knew that these humans, all right, would not understand the codes. The only people that could understand these codes are the people that are natural to this planet, which are the Latinos and the blacks, all right? So now that we understand why our ancestors used hieroglyphics, because it connected us to higher dimensions and frequency by learning through the pictures, because as a soul and spirit, you only learn through the retinas of your eyes, okay? Now, let me show you proof before I keep going that your ancestors, these Egyptians, all right, these Egyptians, the ancient Kemet, they were well aware of connecting to higher dimensions and aligning your Kundalini energy, which is straightening out of your spine. This is why when you go to a chiropractor and people get their back cracked and stuff like that, what's really happening is they're aligning, or those alignments, they're aligning your spine, but they're not telling you the truth behind your spine and what it does for this body. This spine is literally the Kundalini energy that connects you to the higher dimensions as well as the lower dimensions, all right? So now let me show you proof, all right? Let me show you guys the proof that your ancestors was well aware. Let me show you guys something, right? Because it was a lot of stuff that they showed us, but we just didn't know. But now that we in 2020, guys, all right, all is being revealed, all right? All is being revealed. So, matter of fact, I'll put an Egyptian pharaoh, all right? Let me break down the symbology of a lot of this stuff y'all been seeing y'all whole life and didn't know what the hell it meant. Here we go. Perfect picture. Let's see if we can blow it up. Can we blow it up? What's going on? What you doing? What's going on? What's going on? Work with me, not against me. Work with me, not against me. Google, what we doing? What we doing? What we happy for kids? No, that ain't what I okay. Here we go. That ain't what the hell I pulled up now. Gonna start this bullshit. Okay, so we're going to go right here. That's about all y'all need to see, okay? I want it to be bigger, but let me show you guys something about your ancestors, all right? Now, a lot of people seen pictures of Egyptian pharaohs with these things on top of their head for years. You don't know what this eye symbolism means around his eye. You don't know what this blue mean around on his helmet. We don't even know what this little symbol right here that looks like a candy cane. We don't know what none of that mean because we were taught the English language. All right. So when they started the transatlantic slave trade, they stole the essence of us from us. All right. To the point where we can look at this imagery and don't even know what it means. But guess what? I'm here today to help you figure out what it means. Save your college your college tuition. I almost said intuition. Save your college tuition money. You don't got to spend no money with me. I'm going to give you the gems for free. You hear me? Now, so remember I was just talking to y'all about this Kundalini energy and how your ancestors taught through the retinas. They drew pictures, hieroglyphs, because the pictures, they'll go directly into the retinas of your eyes. This is how we learn. This is how we eat, the retinas. This is why they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, okay? Remember I just told you guys how these images will go directly into the retinas of your eyes, travel down your spine, all right, and back up it, connect with your pineal gland, which has been calcified through all the GMO foods. But this image, whatever you're taking in, connects with your pineal gland, and then it exits out the top of your crown chakra. You have 7 within you, okay? Now, your ancestors was well aware of the power of teaching through imagery, and this is what this symbolism represents right here. This represents illumination. This represents connection to higher dimensions. Let me break it down to you. Remember how I said whatever image you take in through the retinas of your eyes, it goes down the base of your spine, and that your spine itself is shaped like a king cobra? Okay, notice. At the bottom of his chin represents the tail of the snake, okay? At the top of his head represents the crown chakra, okay? This right here is the head of a snake if you're paying attention to it, okay? The reason that he have the snake imagery on his head, and a lot of pharaohs wore that, is because they understood that whatever images they take in through the retinas of their eyes goes down the base of their spine, travels back up it, opening up their pineal gland, the third eye, and then exiting out of their crown chakra, okay? And this Kundalini energy, all right, is shaped like a king cobra, okay? This is why Superman has an S on his chest. That S represents the Kundalini energy running through only the guys, the Latinos and the black people, okay? And let me show you, right? Let me show y'all, and if you don't believe that your spinal cord is shaped just like a king cobra, don't even worry about it. I'm here to decode all the bullshit today. Okay, look at them. Look at them. Endless pictures of your ancestors. You see the cobra? You see the cobra on top of his head? You see it at the base, like the tail of a cobra? That represents the spinal cord and his understanding that he is one with his ancestors, okay? And that we are connected to higher dimensions because our ancestors taught through these hieroglyphs. This is why they all, look at them. Each one have one on their head. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Know where you came from. Look at it. Each picture you pull up, look at it. This symbolizes the Kundalini energy, okay? Let me show you your spinal cord in case you don't know how your spinal cord look, okay? Because I know we ain't no doctors in here. Some of us might be, some of us might not be. Actually, we are doctors. We're everything and more. I'll take that out of the ether, okay? So, human, let me type in so y'all can see why they wear these snake-looking helmets, these Egyptians and these pharaohs wore these snake-looking helmets. Human spinal cord. Let's see how the human spinal cord is shaped. Human spinal cord. And y'all stay with me because all this connects to this language time trap, so don't go nowhere. Let's see what we can find. Up there it motherfucking go. Don't they dislike when when us black people use these beautiful, brilliant minds we have to decode this bullshit that they teaching us on the Smithsonian? I mean, that they hide in the Smithsonian and on the History Channel and all this stuff. Let me show you guys about this spinal cord that y'all didn't know that's shaped like a king cobra, which is why your ancestors wore those crowns on top of their head. Hold on. I mean, I'm trying to find a real good picture for y'all. I mean, y'all might can see, but I want a real good one because your tailbone makes the tail of the snake. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a better one. And you will never learn this in school. Y'all hear me? They'll never teach us this in school. They don't want to activate us. They didn't teach me this in school. Hey guys, I had to go out and learn for myself. You know what? I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one because it's enough for me to prove my point. Okay? Okay. So, this, hold on, here we go. Let's use, you know what? I'll go with this one, fuck it, let's go. All right, so let me finish my thesis, right? Making my point. I hope it's some humans watching this. I want to debate. I hope it's some humans watching. I hope it's some white Harvard professors. I'm from the streets, I'm from the hood. I'm a nothing nigga, let y'all tell it. I want to debate. Y'all tag somebody that's a Harvard student. I want to debate this shit. Cause I do my research. I don't just be sitting around, I do research. This is what I do. Now, here is the shape of your tailbone. This is how it looks, all right? Notice how it is symbolically shaped just like a king cobra, okay? Let me show you another one, all right? Or if I can pull up a picture of a king cobra for y'all to understand what I'm trying to say to y'all about this Kundalini energy in your tailbone, I mean your spinal cord, and how it is all connected. Okay, this is why when people meditate, they make sure to align and straighten out the backbone. All right, it's an emphasis on straightening out the backbone during meditation for a reason. The reason is because people that meditate and practice yoga understand that your spine is shaped just like a cobra. Do you see the top where your brain is? That is the cape of the cobra, all right? Because when cobras stand upright and they're about to attack and spit out venom, they let their cape do this. Their necks do this. They stand up and their necks flare out, all right? So the neck flaring out represents the top of the brain. So your ancestors compared the spinal cord to the king cobra, all right? And your Kundalini energy, anything that you take in through the retinas, man, I'm gonna need me a pointer, y'all. This is not... Excuse me for using the straw. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got to do better. It's going to be okay. But I need some type of pointer. Okay. So the Kundalini energy enters through the retinas of your eyes. Okay. So any image that you take in your eyes, people, so this is why they feed you BS on TV. I'm about to go into television programming next. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm on the TV ass too. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we still dealing with the Kundalini energy though. So basically, anything that you take in through the retinas of your eyes travels through your retinas, down your spine, Kundalini energy, and back up the backside of your spine to the brain, coming right to the front of the pineal gland, okay? For those of you who don't believe the pineal gland exists, the third eye, it does. It's right here, okay? It's right here, all right? It's right here, okay? Let's keep it going, though, okay? So, now, this energy that goes down your pineal gland comes from whatever information you take in through whatever image you are looking at. And to this day, these humans know this. They know this. They know this, okay? So your energy, your ancestors will take in these beautiful images. This is why they wrote hieroglyphs, y'all. And this energy will travel down the front of the spine and back up the base of the spine, hitting the pineal gland, okay? Once this energy of the image that they took in hits the pineal gland, the third eye begins to activate. This is your spiritual eye, releasing that energy out the top of your head, which is your crown chakra, and you have 7 chakras, okay? Now, this is why, let me go back, all right? Your spinal cord is shaped like a king cobra, literally, all right? And your ancestors call it the Kundalini energy. And this is why all the Egyptian pharaohs always symbolize this. Look. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't pull up an Egyptian pharaoh without seeing this imagery that go to cape. Do you see the motherfucking cape of the cobra? Look behind his head. That represents the cape of the cobra. The top is the head of the cobra right next to the pineal gland. The bottom represents the tail of the cobra or the base of the spine, which is where the Kundalini energy comes from. Okay? So now that we know what Kundalini energy is, now that we know why our ancestors in Egypt and Kemet, our pharaohs wore these helmets, because they used it to symbolize their connection to higher dimensions, higher frequencies, higher information. Because the higher you go in frequency, the more information you're able to retain. Just as well as the longer you grow your hair out, the more information you're able to retain. All right? This is why you're not supposed to never cut your hair, facial, none of it, to be honest, you know? So, what's up, cuz? Oh, yeah, I'm on them, cuz. Because, see, they think I be fucking around like I'm a real historian. Hold on, y'all. Thank y'all for watching thus far, for not judging me, for not having no suit and tie on and using the straw as a pointer right now. Don't worry about the messenger. Get the message. We real-life historians, and I ain't never went to no university. This did my own research, and I let God in, all right? That's all we got to do, people. Research and let the God within you in, okay? So, look at the Sphinx. You see his cape, the cobra cape. Look, you see the cobra cape, tail of the cobra, head of the cobra. You see the cobra tail, the cape, when he stands erect. You see the symbology? Do we see the symbology, people? Can we drop an all-seeing eye if we see the symbology? I'm schooling y'all right now, you hear me? I'm giving y'all 20 years of research, people. You hear me? For free. So just take it in, all right? And this live can go on for years. If I get to breaking down every symbol on right here, we can go on for years, but I gotta keep it going. All right, it's a lot to talk about, okay? So we stand focused on this Kundalini energy right now. And now when you see these pharaohs, know what this represents. We were pulled so far from our essence that we didn't even know what this represents. I remember being in high school looking at this shit like, man, what the hell is all this shit on his head? What does it mean? What does this stuff mean? We don't even know. All right. Now, somebody probably asking, okay, now, what does all that have to do with this tricknology? It has everything to do with it, right? Because now that we know that the way we learn as gods and goddesses is through the retinas of our eyes, which is why these are called the windows to the soul. Because keep in mind, my people, humans don't have souls. Only the black and Latino people do. I'm going to say it again. I'm not being racist. I do not support racism. This channel does not support racism. This isn't a channel for racism, okay? This channel is strictly here, my people, to inform, okay? If you're going to get upset about the truth, get the hell off the channel. This ain't for you, okay? I'm not here to make nobody feel good. I'm not here to make nobody feel dumb. I'm not here to make nobody feel smart. I'm just here to deliver facts, historical facts about black people, Latino people, how we gods, why we gods, and these humans, all right? And the tricknology and the biggest weapon they have used to turn us against each other. The reason why we hate each other. The reason why we think the black people doing more killing than the humans. All right. The reason why we don't respect our women. The reason why we don't respect our man. OK, this is why. Because this is why I'm just getting started. I'm just getting motherfucking started. I got 2-3 charges to the side. I got my food cooking. I'm here. The tablet, the laptop up. I'm here. We breaking it down today. So let's stay on top of this Kundalini energy, y'all. OK, so now that we understand what imagery does and how we receive and learn, let's look at language, the English language. Okay. So in the English language, there are no pictures. There are only words. Okay. You're reading these words, right? And these words you have been programmed to believe hold certain meanings that they do not. All of these English words that we speak, each and every word has frequencies within them designed to entrap your soul. Now we finna get fucking deep. We finna get deep, because I'm finna pull up the etymology of just 20 words for y'all to show y'all how you've been saying all type of stuff, enslaving yourself and not even knowing it. Okay? Enslaving yourself, because remember, people, how do we create? I need to make sure y'all learning what I'm saying and not just let me say what I'm saying and y'all just watching. Okay? How do we create? Who's paying attention? Okay? How do we create? Somebody. How do we create? We create with our words and our thoughts, okay? We create with our words and our thoughts. So if every word you say out your mouth directly impacts the neurochemistry of your brain, which then affects what you see through the retinas of your eyes, then what the hell you say out your mouth creates your reality. That's powerful, right? That's very powerful, okay? So Before we get super deep, let me show y'all one last time. We know what the Kundalini energy mean. I have just showed and broken down to y'all the symbology of the pharaoh hats, okay? And what they represent in our connection to higher realms, all right? I showed you guys hieroglyphs, okay? Now let me go back to etymology, all right? Because I showed you guys the hieroglyphics right there and why our ancestors, your ancestors, chose pictures to teach with as opposed to words, okay? We never had words. We didn't even speak words. We spoke to each other using telepathy, all right? So a lot of things have been taken from us. Hold on, let me go back. There go etymology again. So let's look at the definition of etymology. Etymology is the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history, okay? So that's etymology. Whoo, I'm finna fuck y'all up. Somebody go get y'all better with a chair, go get a fan. Hey, go call the reverend if you need to. Because when I get to breaking certain words down and letting y'all see for yourself the word, the origin, that's why it's called etymology. Every word has an origin, okay? This is why it's called etymology, okay? And remember how I just taught y'all about how we learn through the retinas. That never changed. So to this day, these humans still use these words to teach us to enslave ourselves while programming us through our retinas. Okay? Now, let me show y'all how they programming us through our retinas. Okay, they have something called the television, which tells lies to your goddamn vision. Okay, let me say it again. All right? They got something called the television, which tells lies to your vision, okay? Now, a lot of us don't know that when the television was first created, because they used a lot of weapons to destroy us, all right? But the television was one of them too. Why is the television so powerful again, my people? Because how do we learn? We don't learn off words. Words are how we create. How do we learn? What directly impacts the energy within us? Okay? What we receive through the retinas, all right? Remember, I showed you. Let me flip it again. Let me go up one. This is why your ancestors, okay? Your ancestors, all right? They used hieroglyphics, okay? They taught using pictures, all right? Let me go for one more again. Let's go one more again. Boom, there we go. We back. Hieroglyphics, okay? Hieroglyphics, okay? So we taught, your ancestors taught using hieroglyphics because, once again, imagery travels down the base of the spine, which I just showed you guys. Your spine is shaped like a king cobra, all right? That spine is where you get your Kundalini energy from. This is why Superman, let me show y'all Superman logo, okay? Superman, hey, says, yeah, hey, I'm not playing today because I like for them to think I just be talking. Nah, I'm a researcher. I do this. Harvard ain't got nothing on me. Harvard ain't got nothing on Rashad Jamal goddamn White. You hear me? Superman logo. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Kundalini motherfucking energy right in our face the whole time. Okay. Now, you see this S on his chest? Why is it an S? What does the S represent? And why is the S inside of this pentagon shape? And notice that the White House uses the Pentagon as their headquarters. Oh shit, listen, y'all, I'm getting deep now. Hold on, let me bring it back. Notice, I'm gonna put the camera back on it, but let me talk my shit, okay? Notice that this Superman sign is shaped like an S, all right? And notice that this S is inside of a pentagon shape, okay? I'm giving y'all the geometrical facts behind this shit. Because when I be talking, some people just be thinking I just be talking. No, I be, listen. I'm trying to tell y'all what they don't want y'all to know now. I'm telling y'all what they don't want y'all to know for free. Keep your money. Fuck Sally Mae. Fuck them all. Just get up with Rashad Jamal, Young Pharaoh, Remedy H, Cyrus, Inner Temple. What's a lot of us doing our thing right now that's teaching our people. But listen, all right? This S represents the snake. S stands for snake. But what type of snake? The king cobra snake. Why? The S represents the Kundalini energy because this is the energy that empowers us and makes us gods. This is the God DNA within us. The humans do not have Kundalini energy running in them, okay? The humans do not have access to the law of attraction, all right? They lack that technology, okay? So the S that we always saw on Superman chest, all right, symbolizes your Kundalini energy. And this symbol was actually used way back in ancient Kemet, okay? All these symbols we see that we think is new, ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun, okay? So this S is your Kundalini energy, all right? So this Kundalini energy is very important today, all right? That go to hieroglyphics again. This is how we talk, right? Now, the Kundalini energy is very important, guys. I'm going to tell you why. Because you have two types of light. You have natural light, okay? Which is the sun shining, right? That's natural, okay? And then you have what's called blue light, which is the light that's hitting me off this laptop and the light that's on your cell phone. Okay, now this blue light is dangerous because there's something called light codes, okay? And the blue light that we receive gives us information, but it's unnatural information and it's programmed information. So whatever you looking at, whenever you're watching a TV, because remember, social media new, so I want to focus on the TV, all right? Because a lot of us is TV babies, okay? So when you're looking at the TV and you're looking at this blue light, which is not a natural light, okay, you're still receiving information through your retinas, people. Remember, your retinas. This is how you learn. This is how you truly learn. So your retinas takes in this information from this blue light that this TV or this phone is giving you. Now, the bad thing about that is that you can program any type of light code into these images that you're sending out. So whoever the computer programmer is of that television show or series, then that person can put light codes inside of the energy rays that's coming off of the blue light. And what happens is this blue light, they come off of your tablet, off of your laptop, or off of your TVs, goes right into the retinas of your eyes. Now let's get fucking deep. Now, so let's just say you watching a scary movie. All these horrific images of blood and guts and all this horror is going into the retinas of your eyes. And where's that energy going, people? We just broke down how we learn in the spine. Although that energy goes through the retinas of your eyes, travels down the front of your spine, which I just showed you guys, and back up the base, and it comes right still to the pineal gland. But if you have negative imagery being put inside of you, all right, then that is what's going to hit your pineal gland, which is going to decalcify your pineal gland, all right? So a lot of us have decalcified pineal glands. We're not able to activate them, all right? Why? Because of all of the images that they have been showing you through television, all right? And all of the GMOs that they have been putting inside of your food, okay? So me showing y'all the hieroglyphics was very important, and it led to me getting you to understand that you need to really be careful about what you fucking watching. What you watching, what are you taking into the retinas? Because that's what you feed in your soul. And that's the energy you feed in your body. And if it's not positive imagery, you're going to decalcify your pineal gland. And that energy then goes up to your crown chakra, okay? So now your crown chakra, you got this bad aura going on around you. You don't even know why. Right? And all your chakras off balance. You don't even know why. Because you're taking in nothing but blue light negative imagery, all right? And it's directly affecting the core of you, the essence of you. And you don't know that, right? So now it allows them to program whatever light codes they want inside of us. You know how I know this true? Man, when I was a kid, guess what I watched all day, y'all? Don't Be a Menace to Society. Guess who my favorite character was? O-Dog. Guess what I was doing 2 summers later? I had every toy gun. Ask somebody on this live to know me. All right? And then what I did, them water guns turned to cap guns. Them cap guns, I grew older. Them cap guns turned to BB guns by 13, 14. By 16, them BB guns turned to real guns. Why? Because of all the imagery that I had been taking in at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, watching Menace to Society every goddamn day. Coming outside of Chicago, watching the violence around me. All right? Not knowing the science of how what we take in directly impacts our entire being, literally. Okay? So while they got us thinking that we're going to school and we're reading all these textbooks and we're learning, we ain't learning shit. We just learning how to enslave ourselves and cast spells over ourselves. Okay? The real learning hasn't been done because we've been watching TV all our life and now we translate it to social media. Okay, so a lot of y'all don't know that the television was a weapon made to destroy us. All right, it's called television programming because it tells lies to your vision. Why is your vision important? Because these humans know, they knew, and they still know what the Kundalini energy is to the God race. All right, it's like our Wi-Fi. Okay, so a lot of people is walking around like this. Black Lives Matter. I don't want to hear that pro-black shit. People getting on my live right now like, what? I'm gone. Why? Because their whole life they have been told lies to their vision and their Kundalini energy is all off balance and which throws their electromagnetic field, aka aura, off balance. So now, remember I spoke about the neurochemistry of the brain? The brain is a goddamn program. You can program and hardwire your brain to do whatever, okay? This is why it only takes 21 days to make or break a habit, okay? So a lot of us are walking around with our neurochemistry of our brain cut the fuck off. So in layman's terms, we walk around without no goddamn Wi-Fi. And we wonder why we can't connect to the spirit, why we can't connect to the source, okay? This is why. Now, let me prove to you what the hell what I'm talking about. So, I want to prove to y'all that when the TV was first created, it wasn't called the television, the TV. It was called the propaganda machine. You think I'm lying? Let's see what Google has to say. I love proving people wrong. Stick right here. 2 seconds and I'm going to reverse this joint for you to see it. Because see, don't believe me, I ain't CNN. I ain't NBC. I ain't ABC. I ain't CBS. I ain't the Bible. I ain't the Quran. I ain't the Pope. I ain't Barack Obama, Bush. I ain't none of these reptilian manipulators of these people all throughout history who have told you shit and told you don't ask questions or you're going to hell. Just believe. Don't believe shit I'm saying. Research it. Then meditate on it. You're going to know more about it than me because the truth is hidden in your soul. but I'll get on to that next. Let me stay on top of this propaganda machine so y'all can understand. Notice the words I'm using, because I have broken free from that time trap. So when I speak to y'all, the gods and goddesses who's watching right now, I'm trying to awaken y'all. Notice how I keep saying, I'm not saying I understand. Another language trap, etymology. I'm gonna break understand all this shit down and I'm gonna show it to you. But notice I keep saying inner. I means the soul. So my soul, I understand. Never say understand, people. Because understand literally means that, to stand under. So when you saying I understand, you're saying that you, a God that stands under something. You're saying that it's a being or a power higher than yourself. And there is nothing more powerful than you. There is no God in the sky. There is no devil in the ground. All right? Let's get rid of this 500-year religious manipulation that has been used to directly affect our Kundalini energy. Okay? Your ancestors didn't pray to nobody. Your ancestors prayed to themselves. Your ancestors praised each other. When we seen our women, we said, hey, beautiful goddess. Hey, beautiful queen. That's praying. That's why the word pray, etymology, people, means to praise. Pray don't mean to do this. That's what the humans came and manipulated us into believing that this is praying. Close your hands, bow your head, and get on your knees like this. This is what they taught y'all. This is what they taught us. This is what they taught us. And guess what they did? They came and took the land first. We had all the land. We had everything, right? And they came and they was like, after we let them in, right? And they played it like they was cool with us. They came and they was like, hey, you know what? We got a new guy. His name Jesus Christ. You should try him out. Matter of fact, close your eyes. Close your eyes and pray to him. Here go a Bible too. Close your eyes and pray to him. We did it, y'all. We was like, why? We didn't want to, but we had failed from our powers, right? So we like, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna get on down here, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You can't win them all, right? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You can't win the motherfuckers all. You gotta think how your ancestors taught. Because don't think comedians started with us. Don't think nothing new under the sun. You know it was some real niggas in the field when that shit happened. It was like, damn, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Gee, they got us. Fuck the bullshit, man. They got us, bro. They got us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So niggas got down and they was like, you know what? You want us to try this God? We gonna try it. We closed our eyes, y'all, and we prayed and we took their Bible and we was like, thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And then we stood up and opened our eyes and everything was gone. Every motherfucking thing was gone. Every motherfucking thing was gone. Everything. We had everything. We closed our eyes and prayed, and we opened them, and they had everything, and all we had was their Bible. Facts. You don't like it, get the fuck off my life. I'm tired of this bullshit. My grandma taught me that bullshit. My auntie taught me that bullshit. My mama kind of slightly taught me some of that bullshit, but then she kept it realer than real out of everybody. But my first teachers was Christians. My grandma and them was diehard Christians, Union Baptist Church, 80 plus years. My auntie been a Sunday school teacher forever. If you know me, you know. I come out of a Christian household. I was baptized at 8. I went through the same trickery we all go through. Because we have to remember, people, we have to understand. When they invaded us, they gave us that Bible. Okay? They gave us this English language.